Hello, beautiful souls. In this video, I will talk about the 999 portal, but also we're in a 9-year, and this is the end of a 9-year cycle and what the significance is for you, as well as what you can do right now for the next 9 years of your life. I will share a personal story of what I went through in the last 9 years and how I went from rock bottom, given all these medical labels and every organ and system was shut down, and how I healed my body naturally, medication free. And this is what I will show you, the power of the mind and how you too have the ability to heal your body of any diagnosis. Okay, so think about what you were doing 9 years ago. So September 2016, where you were in your life, what you were doing, and then everything up until today. What have you learned and grown as a soul? And for those that don't know me, my name is Joy Benn. I've been in the holistic health industry for the last 35 years. And as an advanced soul, that I also went through some significant emotional events, and several of those events nearly took my life. And for me, in the last 9 years, has been a huge amount of healing that I have gone through. And the event that I went through and the experience that I went through was with a spiritual teacher who I paid thousands of dollars to, though we had a soul contract that she would do something to me that would shatter my soul. And so from that experience, I spiraled down to rock bottom, and I lost my will to live, and I was leaving the planet, and I had no desire to live. So I was actually getting all my affairs in order, but I was also watching my physical body deteriorate. And I mean, every system, every organ was shutting down, and I was okay to leave until I went and saw my spiritual teacher from 2004, and she just looked at me and said, Linda Benn, what are you doing? You're committing energetic suicide. And I said to her, yeah, I know, I'm exhausted. I thought it was just burnout. I thought after living in the US, I was just came back and I was burnt out. But I went to a plant medicine ceremony with this teacher, and what happened in that ceremony is I surrendered my soul and let her do whatever she wanted, and that's where I shattered like fragments everywhere, and I lost my identity. I lost who I was. I felt like I'd lost all my gifts that I naturally were born with. And going through this experience has taught me that the power that we have in our mind, plus if we end a contract, and this is what my teacher said when she told me I was committing energetic suicide. She said, if you end this contract, the next life will be 10 times worse. And I just went, no, this life has been extremely challenging. And so this was my motivation to heal my body. And this is where I worked with my helpers in spirit to heal my body. And I said, okay, what do I need to heal my body? And that's when I got the BENN Method: balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. Start nurturing and nourishing my body, as well as get my energy up and also rebalance my life, because it was totally out of balance. But also by taking 100% responsibility, I asked spirit for help. It's like, okay, I take responsibility. I did this to my body. Can you please help me to heal my body? And I am pleased to say that with all the labels that I was given from the medical profession, I healed my body naturally, medication free. And yes, I was going to the doctors and I was seeing a psychologist and the psychiatrist, but they were more curious about how I went from high energy, super positive to rock bottom and barely getting through the day. And so they didn't quite understand my holistic point of view, or they didn't really get or understand that I went through this experience and it completely shattered me physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically, and spiritually. And so that is something that the medical profession doesn't have scientific knowledge for or evidence for. But over the years, I have gone through so many healings and also a soul retrieval, which helped me to understand, okay, I had an agreement with this teacher who would do this to me so I could be at rock bottom and be in the pit, and I was this close to leaving, but look, I've come out the other side, and what I've learnt is to never, 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 ever give your power away to anyone, regardless of what they call themselves. Never to a guru, teacher, whatever label they have. Never give your power over. Not everyone has your true intentions at heart. And also trust yourself and the red flags. Now, this woman befriended me, but there was narcissistic behavior that I was naive to. And these are the red flags on why is she constantly wanting to be around me, and the remarks and she was feeding off my energy the whole time I lived in this California, though I didn't understand why she was always interested in my life. So listen to those red flags and any behavior where you kind of going, something, oh well. I always gave people the benefit of the doubt and always thinking, oh, everyone's full of love and light. And because that's how I grew up. I grew up with narcissistic sisters, and I figured, well, if I just give them enough love and light, maybe they'll change and maybe one day they'll be nice and kind. Though not everyone has signed up for that role in this life. Everyone is playing different roles. There's some souls that have come to play the evil role. So for you, think about the last 9 years. What have you learnt in the last 9 years for your soul's growth and your evolution? This is a really good journaling exercise to do, because it will unravel so much clarity for you and so much ahas and insights and learnings that it will help you to be stronger, more courageous, fearless, unstoppable. That's the new version that you're moving into. So plant those seeds of intention on the next 9 years. What are you creating? What are the seeds of intention that you are planting for your future? Because the next 9 years is going to be miraculous. It is going to be fast and furious, but it will be magical. It's so exciting. And thank you for joining me on this journey that we are all on together. We're all sharing this because we are all one. So trust yourself, come back to your heart. Trust your soul is guiding you. Spirit's guiding you. You are so loved. You are so protected, and you're always safe, regardless of what things may happen to you. They're happening for you. I will finish up now because I want to keep this short. Any questions, let me know. Bye for now. Much love.